Hi, I'm Grant, and before we get started, I want to make absolutely sure that everyone here knows this is not meant to be a video so that we can all witch hunt Meet Kevin and be like, oh, you make too much money. This is supposed to be a video where we can, get motivated by the fact that someone's able to do something like this, and acknowledge the fact that he put a lot of hard work into this only for it to pay off very handsomely for him in the end. As I'm sure you've noticed, a lot of people are starting to take interest in stocks and personal finance. It's no shocker, recently with the GameStop incident, a lot of people have been exposed to Robinhood and trading, and, well, a lot of people are making good money on it. I mean, sure, some people aren't, but we don't talk about that. Anyway, with the rise in interest in stocks and personal finance channels have taken off. Except for mine. And two in particular on my radar have been taking off very quickly. And those two are Meet Kevin and Graham Stephan. Now, Graham Stephan doesn't need an introduction. Graham Stephan's like the OG. I'm pretty sure Meet Kevin mentioned in a podcast that he actually started YouTube because he saw what Graham Stephan was doing and was like, oh, I could do that too.
And I'm like, if Graham can do it, I can do it.
Oh, jeez, thanks. This idiot can do it. Anyone can do it.
But Meet Kevin. I want to talk about Meet Kevin today. So 7 years ago, Meet Kevin actually uploaded a few videos to YouTube, but he goes on the record saying that he doesn't really believe that he started YouTube until 2017. This is when he actually started to care about posting good quality content and grow as a YouTuber. And fortunately for him, it was almost an immediate takeoff. His day one of monetization, which he didn't even do until Graham Stephan told him to do, according to the Iced Coffee Hour podcast, he was already earning a livable wage. Now, when I say livable wage, he made about $50 a day, which really, for a brand new year one channel, is an absolutely mind-blowing number.
It wasn't until Graham told me, Kevin, monetize your videos, that I actually turned on my ads, and my first day of actual ad revenue when I turned on the ads was $49 to $81, and then you can kind of see the ad revenue bounce around here, and it's actually really incredible to see, wow, oh my gosh, brand spanking new channel here, in a less than 3,000 subscribers.
Don't even get me started on where he is now. Actually, you already know because of the title. Yes, he has gone on record saying that he is now being able to make $1 million months. That is months where he's able to make $1 million plus purely on YouTube ad revenue. And again, before you go witch hunt Kevin's channel, this is not to make anyone jealous. This isn't to be like, oh, he has too much money. This is supposed to be encouraging. If you like something, you might want to consider doing a YouTube channel. And if you like doing the YouTube channel, great. And if you don't, that's okay too. Now, Kevin actually got really lucky because he decided to do videos about finance. And a little hack about finance on YouTube, finance channels are actually the highest paid YouTube channels. Now, the wording of that is a little weird because obviously we have higher paid YouTube channels than Meet Kevin and Graham Stephan. However, in terms of pure ad revenue per view, finance channels are at the top. Now, another disclosure, I'm not telling everyone to go out and run a finance channel, and the reason I'm not going to do that is because, one, it's really hard to grow on YouTube, two, finance is a very specific niche, and not a lot of people are going to YouTube to relax to look at finance. And three, maintaining a YouTube channel over the period of years is really hard to do if you're not into the subject. I've tried doing YouTube channels where I start doing little skits and everything, but I only like doing that every now and then. I don't like doing it every single month, and I burned out very quickly. Now, that's just my personal experience, of course. If you want to go out and do a finance channel purely for the money, I'm not going to stop you, because it's not something that's impossible to do. Just know that it's going to feel like a job, you're not going to feel like you have any days off, and it's a lot of stress for something you don't even like. Anyway, back to Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin is not shy to show what his earnings are, and he never has been. Back when Meet Kevin only had 58,000 subscribers, he did a video where he showed how much money he made on his channel thus far. And thus far, he had already made over $50,000.
In my first year of making videos on YouTube, I was paid $52,466.
That's also the video where he mentioned that when he started monetizing his videos, he was already making about $50 a day on YouTube, and that just a few short months later, he was already making over $100 a day. Now, I'm sure we can all agree that $100 on YouTube a day is pretty sweet. We'd all like to make that YouTube income. But again, it's not something that's super easy to do, which just brings home how mind-blowing it is that Meet Kevin was able to grow that fast. I mean, Meet Kevin was definitely an original YouTube channel. When he started YouTube, Meet Kevin wasn't just in his office every single time, which he's already doing something super niche now with news. But when Meet Kevin started YouTube, he ran all over the place. I would see him running through parks, running through bushes, Nobody else did anything even remote. Nobody dared to do anything like that with finance, but nobody did anything even remotely similar. It was new, it was refreshing, and it was why we all kept coming back. And because everyone kept coming back, Meet Kevin was able to grow and grow and grow along with the wave. He emailed Graham Stephan, they were able to connect, they were able to meet in real life, and they were able to start sharing ideas. And at this point, Meet Kevin is able to, and not shy to reveal the fact that he is able to make over $1 million a month purely on YouTube ad revenue. Now, first of all, I'm going to put the fact of how insane that is on the side for a second. Meet Kevin is very not afraid to say how much money he makes on YouTube. He never has been. In fact, I said Meet Kevin exposed in the title of this video, but the man is basically unexposable. Meet Kevin's always willing to back up the talk. He's always willing to say, oh, I have $10 million in Tesla stock. He will show you the $10 million in Tesla stock, and he will buy another 100 shares of Tesla on stream if the price is right, which I'm sure that's nuts to us, but to someone who's able to make such an income, it's just another day for Meet Kevin. Anyway, at this point in his career, Meet Kevin decided to take some of Graham Stephan's advice and focus on news. And this is working out really well for him. He's able to pull about 200 to 300,000 views per video. He uploads several times a day. And the amazing part about that is that with a $20 CPM, he's able to make $20 per 1,000 views, which is nuts for 200,000 views a day. Now, yes, it's easy to see these numbers and say, oh, that's so much money. I wish I made that much money. If I made that much money, I would be this, I would do that. But that's not what this video is about. See, when Meet Kevin reflects back on his YouTube channel and he talks about how he was able to make such an income, he always goes back to seeing Graham Stephan's success and seeing, wow, he's able to do that. Now it's time to work harder. Now it's time to get better, make better thumbnails, make better content, and it pushes him forward. And as someone who's been in the YouTube space for several years, in fact, I've done YouTube for longer than Meet Kevin. I started a prank channel back in 2014, a vlog channel around 2016, and now I'm doing a finance channel in 2021. But that's not the point. The point is, it's really easy to get into the headspace of someone's doing so much better than me, I'm not growing, I'm not going to be what this guy is, therefore I'm a failure. And you really have to understand that you're not a failure just because you're not doing as well as someone else. It's really easy to get into that headspace, and it's really toxic. Where you want to be with your headset, and what Meet Kevin preaches every time he reflects back on his YouTube channel, is if you see somebody else doing good, you want to be taking that to heart and be like, wow, he's able to do this, I want to be able to do this too. And if you use that as your motivation, as your drive, just knowing that it's possible and knowing that if someone else could do this, you could do this too, then rather than seeing the whole situation as a negative, you can use it as a drive. And that's only going to make you make better content and get closer to that goal in the future. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I love Meet Kevin. I love what his channel's about. I love his upbringing, and I love what he's able to do now. And for those of you watching this video, I hope you're able to take Meet Kevin's experience in his past and see it as, wow, I can pursue this thing that I really want to do. And not just get really demotivated and say, well, he's Meet Kevin and I'm just me, because that's not how it is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. If anything, I hope that you guys are able to take this as a push over the edge to get you to do that thing that you really want to do and pursue it, because it's possible. And I love YouTube, because YouTube is a perfect platform where you can take anything that you love to do, make videos about it, and if I'm going to be completely transparent, make a living on it. Now, your avenue doesn't have to be YouTube. If you're an artist and you don't want to be a YouTuber and you want to be in an art gallery, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead, pursue the dream. All I wanted to share from this video is that Meet Kevin always pushes the idea of, wow, if I see someone doing better than me, I want to strive so that I can do better too. Don't get in the negative mindset, and as corny as it sounds, pursue your dreams. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Be sure to like the video if you like the video. Be sure to invest in the subscribe button, because it's guaranteed to increase in value over time, and it would help me get closer to Meet Kevin and Graham Stephan. Actually, if Meet Kevin could see this one day, that'd be pretty lit. And lastly, don't forget to get your free stock with Robinhood. Robinhood is an investment app that literally lets you trade in the easiest way possible. It's completely free to put money in, completely free to take money out, completely free to make trades, completely free to buy options, completely free to buy crypto. And I've been using it, and you've been seeing it in the backdrop of this video, because I also love their charts. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one.